Multiplication of fractions is actually the easiest of all fraction operations. No finding common denominators and all. Just straight multiplication and simplification. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Learning Maths with Namita. Today we will learn how to multiply fractions by fractions, how to multiply fractions by a whole number and even mixed fractions. Let's start. I will write two fractions here. I have 2 by 3 multiplied by 3 by 4. Alright, so here look at the steps. Step 1 says multiply the numerators. Okay, so we will do what? We will multiply the numerators to each other. Then we will multiply the denominators to each other. So we will do 3 multiplied by 4. And then we will simply multiply it, or we can simplify it first, right? We already know how to simplify fractions. We find the common factors in the numerator and denominator. We cancel them out, right? So here we can see in the numerator we have 2 times 3. In the denominator we have 3 times 4. 4 can be further written as 2 times 2, right? Now see the common factor. 3 will be cancelled out and this 2 will be cancelled out. What are we left with? 1 by 2. Alright, so 1 by 2 is the product of 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. Alright, moving on to a next multiplication, we will take an example 3 by 5 multiplied by 2 by 7. Alright, again following the same steps, we will multiply the numerator first. So 3 multiplied by 2. In the denominator, we will have 5 multiplied by 7. Here we see there are no common factors in the numerator and denominator. So we will just multiply it and write the product in the numerator and denominator. So 3 times 2 is 6 and 5 times 7 is 35. So this is the product. Alright. Now, let's suppose you have a chocolate bar, okay? And you have to divide it among 3 friends. Okay, so this is a chocolate bar that you have and we are dividing it into 3 equal parts. Okay, so this is your portion, this is your another friend and this is your another friend. So there are 3 kids sharing a chocolate bar and we have divided this into 3 equal parts. So what is this portion? How much you get? Or we can say how much each child gets? 1 by 3, right? You got 1 by 3rd of this chocolate bar. Now, you want to share half of what you already have with your mom. Okay? So, you have 1/3 of the chocolate and you want to share half of this with your mom. How do we write it? So, you will write it like 1/2 of what you have. And you have 1/3, right? So now numerically it will be written as half of 1 by 3. Half of 1 by 3, and in proper mathematical format it will be written as multiplication of fractions. So 1 by 2 multiplied by 1 by 3. And again after this we'll follow the same process, multiply the numerators to each other, multiply the denominators to each other. No common factors are here in the numerator and denominator. We get the answer 1 by 6. Alright. So, whenever you have written statements like this, okay, this is nothing but multiplication of fractions. Alright. It's super easy, isn't it? Now, let's start multiplying fractions by whole numbers, okay? Let me write it here. Multiplying fractions by a whole number. So we will take an example. That's how we'll understand better, right? Let's take a fraction. Let's suppose 2 by 5. And we have a whole number 3. Okay. Now you must be thinking how to multiply it. We already multiplied 2 fractions to each other, right? So not to worry, any whole number can be written over 1. Okay, so 1 is the universal denominator for every whole number. When you see any number like this, if you want to write it like a fraction, you can write like this. Why? Because any number divided by 1 remains the same, will give you the same number, right? It will not change anything. So now you write it like this. Now what do we have? We have two fractions, right? And we already learned how to multiply them. So step 1 says multiply the numerators. Step 2 says multiply the denominators. We see no common factors here. So the answer is 6 by 5. Now, if you remember, there is a step 4. Convert to mixed fraction if needed. Okay, so this is not a step which is uh, done everywhere. You have to make sure that you know where to use it. We use it when our answer or wherever the product of fraction is improper fraction, okay? Where the numerator is greater than the denominator. So we will convert it to 1 as a whole number and 1 by 5. Okay? In our previous video, we have already learned how to convert mixed fractions into improper fractions. So you can find out how this will be converted into 6 by 5. Let me show you a quick recap. We multiply the denominator with the whole number. Then we add the numerator. Denominator remains the same. What do we get? We get 5 plus 1 by 6. We get, sorry, numerator, denominator is not 6. Denominator is 5 here, right? So we will write 5 here. So we get 6 by 5, right? We can always, so converting improper fraction into mixed fraction doesn't change the value of the fraction. It is still 6 by 5. Okay, so don't get confused that we are changing, the answer is different now. No, the answer is exactly the same, the only representation is different. Now we will multiply mixed fractions. Okay, multiplying mixed fractions. So here also all the steps will be same. Only one step will be added, that first, before multiplication start, we will convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. All right. So let's write down two mixed fractions. One we have 1 by 2, and we have to multiply it with 2 1 by 3. Okay, let's convert them first. So denominator multiplied by whole number, then add the numerator. Denominator remains the same. What do we get? 2 plus 1 by 2, we get 3 by 2. Alright, now this one. 3 multiplied by 2, then adding the numerator, which is 1 here, denominator remains the same. So it becomes 6 plus 1 by 3, it becomes 7 by 3, right? Clear? Now, in place of these mixed fractions, now we will write these improper fractions so that it's easier for us to multiply. So 1 by 2 becomes 3 by 2, and 2 1 by 3 becomes 7 by 3. Alright, what do we do now? We will multiply the numerators, okay? 3 times 7, and in the denominator we get 2 times 3. But here we have a common factor. We will cancel them out. So answer is 7 by 2. Now you see, this is again an improper fraction. So we can convert it into mixed fraction, right? 3 1 by 2. So 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So numerator is 7 and 2 is the denominator. The fraction is still the same. The type of fraction is different. This is improper fraction and this is mixed fraction. All right. So a quick recap. What have we done till now in today's session? We learned how to multiply fractions to each other, how to multiply one fraction to the other. What are the steps that we follow? We multiply the numerators to each other, we multiply the denominators to each other, we simplify if common factors are there in numerator and denominator, and we convert into a mixed fraction if needed. If the answer is improper fraction, we convert it into mixed fraction. All right. Then we learn how to multiply fractions by a whole number. Just put the denominator 1 in the whole number, and then it becomes normal fraction by fraction multiplication. Then we multiplied mixed fractions to each other. For this, we convert mixed fractions into improper fractions, and then we multiply it simply. Now it's practice time, all right? So let me give you some multiplication. Try to do it yourself. And you can always come back and check whether you have done right or you need to correct something, right? So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Note them down, pause the video, and let's start. So multiplying the numerators, it gives us 3 times 2. Multiplying the denominators, we get 4 times 5. Checking whether we have common factors or not. So we are writing 4 as 2 times 2. Cancelling out the common factor. We get 3 times 10. Alright. 3 by 10, not times 10. Alright. Next one is a fraction multiplying by a whole number. We can write the denominator 1 and then simply multiplying the numerators to each other, multiplying the denominator to each other, we get 12 by 7. Now this is an improper fraction. We can always convert it into mixed fraction. So 1 is the whole number, 5 by 7. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 5, numerator becomes 12, denominator stays 7. Now here, let's convert mixed fractions into improper fractions first, okay? So this one becomes 3 times 1, multiplying the denominator with the whole number and then adding the numerator. Denominator remains the same. We get 3 plus 1 upon 3. It gives us 4 by 3. Alright. Now this one, 2 times 1 plus 1 divided by 2. We get 2 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 2. Alright. So in place of the mixed fractions, we will write their respective improper fractions. So this one we got 4 by 3, and for this one we got 3 by 2. Now again multiplying numerators to each other and denominators to each other. But here we see there are common factors in the numerator and denominator, right? 4 can be written as 2 times 2. Now cancelling out 3, cancelling out 2 gives us 2. So here the answer is 2. We get a whole number here. Okay. So this was all about fraction multiplication. We covered all kinds of we covered all kinds of fraction multiplication. I want you to practice as much as you can. Take different numbers, take different fractions and whole numbers, mixed fractions, and learn converting them, learn how to multiply and how to identify whether we need to convert them into mixed fraction and where we do not need. All right. Simplification is also another important step. So always check whether there are common factors in the numerator and denominator, and if there are, do simplify the fraction. All right. In the next video, I'll tell you the coolest trick that makes division of fractions as easy as multiplication. If this video helped you, please like and share, subscribe so you don't miss out the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.